Today, we are talking about revolutionizing your cleaning business with 6 systems that you need. So, the systems that we're going to be talking about, well, not necessarily the systems, but the steps that you need to 10x your cleaning business, to make sure that you're bringing in more customers, that you are keeping team members, that you have your systems in place that are going to allow you to manage your business as the CEO as opposed to working in it, putting out the fires daily. So, what I wanted to start with first was something that we all should know, but we all don't do it, of course, is making your booking process very easy, simple, and customer friendly. So, when I first did my website, it was a chore to read through because I'm a wordy person. I love words. I read big books. If they're at least 1,000 pages, you see my bookcase behind me. I need books that are at least like 1,000 pages thick. Those are the ones that I like, right? Um, but that doesn't mean that everyone likes to read as much as I do. Um, most of us, attention span is about 6 whole seconds long, right? So when we're creating our website, we need to remember that. A, we don't want to make it a long and boring read. Clients want to get right to what they need to get done. So, cleaning services, as soon as they come on your page, you tell them a little bit about yourself and book now. They're on your page because they were drawn there through ads or through need. So, whatever the reason is, you want them to take action or you want there to be a way for them to take action immediately and easily. I'm not saying don't give any information, just like, hey, give me your money, pay for this service. You have no clue what's going on. No, just make the booking process convenient. Offer a variety of booking options like being able to book online, being able to book by phone, being able to book by email. Make sure that the booking process is simple, there's numerous ways to book, and that you are providing clear and accurate information about your services and your products on your website or whatever format that you're used for booking. Okay, so that's one thing. Again, make your booking easy. Clients don't want to read through a lot, and as soon as it becomes difficult, people will leave your page and just go and find someone else that makes it easy for you to be able to for them to be able to book their services. So that's the first thing. So the next thing is communication. Communicate with your clients clearly before, during, and after your booking process, all the way through. Communicate with them before about, you know, anything, pricing, availability, exactly what you're going to be doing, exactly who's going to be arriving, what supplies are you using, are they going to be uniformed, are they going to have IDs, everything like that. The more that you communicate with your client, the less room there is for any kind of error, the less room there is for any kind of mistake, the less room there is for a displeased client, as you will be in communication with them the whole way through. Okay. All right. So the next one that I want to talk about is the meat and potatoes of it. Provide a good service. So make sure that whatever it is you're there to do, you're actually doing it right, because none of it matters. Even if you show up on time, you communicate thoroughly, you are in uniform, your cleaners are great people. But if you guys do a bad job or a not decent job, then you guys will, be end up losing your client. So do a good job. How do we make sure that's done? Have our cleaners trained. Make sure that they know exactly what they are doing on site. Make sure that your cleaners have a clear work order or an SOP, a standard operation procedure that lets them know exactly what they're supposed to be doing right there. So another one we want to do as well is offer additional services. I know a lot of times with residential, depending on how you break your cleans down, some people offer, the stove as an additional service, or the inside of the fridge, or maybe a load of laundry, inside windows. carpet cleaning, if your company offers that, just make sure that you are offering additional services in the scope of what you provide. That's a way to make sure that your clients are happy and get your business out there, make yourself some extra money with a client that is already happy in your service. Um, Last thing, not the last, but as far as this process is concerned, follow up with your client. You know, make sure that they're booking with you again. I know for residentials, you want those one-time clients to turn into repeat customers. So once you've cleaned them initially, you start your process that goes to turn them from one-times into recurring customers. So before we wrap up, just wanted to talk about the systems. All right, we're gonna of course, operations, we spoke about that briefly. That is how you deliver a great service from the beginning to the end. We spoke about making the booking easier for clients, staying in communication with your customers, actually delivering a great service, offering an upsell and following up. Finances, having your books organized. This is very important. A lot of us come into, a lot of us that come from cleaning into ownership don't have too much experience with that, and I would just always recommend to bring in a professional, even if it's a sacrifice, even if you have to pay an
Start
accounting
with I would
company.
start with a bookkeeper though.
Yeah, I was going to say, even if you have to pay an accounting company $100 a month for a bookkeeper, it's 100% worth it. It is
Yeah.
not worth the headache trying to do it yourself. You will be overwhelmed in documents, calls with the IRS, things you're supposed to be doing. Just get you a bookkeeper initially to help you keep your finances in place.
Prevention is always better than cure. You
Dag,
don't.
this part of the systems that you need in order to blow your business up is going to be marketing, which of course, how do you get lead? Sales, how do you turn leads into customers? HR, which is hiring, onboarding, employee life cycle. What happens from the instant that your employee is hired to the moment that they leave your company, whether it's through being let go or moving on to another venture. You want to have all of that in line. And then what we spoke about as well, leadership. Um, Being the CEO of your company, making sure that you're training other leaders, and making sure that you're constantly learning and constantly evolving, into the
Your
vision
business
that
can
you
only
have for
grow.
your business.
Your business can only grow as much as you grow. That's
Yeah.
it. Much as you learn, much as you venture out. So if you're okay where your business is at, and then to tell you the truth, if you're not growing, it's going to decline because there's new innovations coming on. There's new people coming into. If somebody comes into your market, right? Which we did, right? We came into this market, we seen other cleaning companies, and now in just a 5 year period, we have the most reviews, we're the most known, right? And we're still not known to the way to the level that I want to be known, right?
Right.
So there is a lot of way that has to be done. So just understanding that and being to that level and just getting there.
And just understanding that those are the systems that you need to have in place in order for your business to grow.
Mhm.
This is what we do with our program. These are the systems that we coach and implement.